my little set that I have on. I got it last year from Coase. And for the shoes, I'm wearing these wedges from the brand St. Agnes. And voila! There's the outfit! And it's going to be a steamy day today. I think it's like 90 degrees, so yeah. Okay, so with that said, I'm off, but I would like to note that this morning I spent it at the Prefecture, and all I have to say is that getting a visa in this country is no joke. Like, it is not for the faint of heart, and it's just unreal, the stuff that I'm dealing with. It's truly, truly ridiculous. So, yeah, wish me luck. Crossed fingers. Okay, so I am desperately trying to get my new visa, and I already went to the Prefecture yesterday, and now I have to go back again today. And my lawyer was just like, Adriel, I want you to come in there today looking like you're rich. So, if you can excuse the gigantic mess in the background, I think I'm looking rich, right? And so I'm bringing my Chanel bag, right? And then I'm gonna wear these Ralph Lauren shoes, and I have the hat, and then I have this Hermes scarf, and I'm just going to just kind of try to tie it a little bit around my shoulders. Just put it like maybe this. As if like maybe it's just like an accessory. Wait, hold on. You can see the tag that way. So let's try it the other way. I don't know. I'm not the best with scarves, but I feel like even the unsophisticated people at the Prefecture should know what an Hermes scarf is. There. I could do it like that. There. I'll just wear it like around my shoulders just to kind of like complement. But I feel like I have on a lot of things that make me look like I'm an expensive woman. So yeah. Okay, wish me luck. Okay, so our rendezvous at the Prefecture is over. I do have a récépissé. Normally, if you have a récépissé, it means you've deposited a complete dossier and you're likely to get the card that you're requesting. But I don't know if they're going to do that because I am requesting a 10-year card. So yeah, but we shall see. Oh no, I got lipstick on my scarf. Oh, I'll take it to the man. Anyway, so, yeah, there is that. I'm just putting, I will have French lessons that start in like an hour, and so I want to like clean up this huge mess that I have going on. Huge mess happening in my house right now. And so the thing about visa renewal is honestly, it's the most stressful. Oh, you can't see me, sorry. Visa renewal is the most stressful thing. And that's why I really want to get this 10-year card, so I don't have to go back. Everybody loved the hat at the Prefecture. Everyone loved the hat. So it was so funny. So the way the Prefecture works is you have to wait in line outside, and then you can go inside, okay? And then you have to go through security screening. So all your belongings have to be x-rayed, and then you go through a metal detector machine. So when it came time to put my stuff on the conveyor belt for the x-ray machine, I put all my stuff and I was like, oh, do I have to take off my hat? And they're like, yes, you have to take off your hat. So I take off my hat and the man's like, well, you have to put it in the x-ray machine. I was like, oh, monsieur, this hat is very fragile. And so I'm about to put it down and the man standing by the metal detector goes, no, 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 we have to protect the hat. It's so nice. And so he's like, give me the hat. So I like gave him, so I ended up giving him that, and he was like, yes, yes, we have to protect it. I was like, merci, monsieur. And everyone was like, it's a beautiful chapeau, madame. You look very elegant. I was like, thank you so much. So yes, the goal worked. I looked rich. So we shall see what happens. But yeah, you know, whatever. So anyway, I'm just now gonna put everything away and then get ready for French lesson classes, and then I'm gonna have lunch with my friends. So voila. Okay, it is time for a prefecture debrief. Okay. So I have my appointment at the prefecture to renew my visa on, not yesterday, but the day before. I brought so many papers. And then the woman wanted me to come back with more papers. Particularly, she wanted papers from Julian. Like, she wanted, for example, you know, documentation of, you know, she wanted, his tax returns for the last 5 years. She wanted proof that he worked, like his pay stubs. I mean, it's just like so much stuff. And so, God bless him, he hustled to it for me, and he got me what I needed. I do have to say this about him. Julian is very charming. He can be very charming. And when I'm with him, I'm like, oh yes, this is why you make me laugh. But then it's like the logistics of getting the paper. It's like, you know, why don't you know your password? Why don't you, like, it's like this person with their technology and just not being able to function. So yeah. But he came through for me and got me the papers that I needed. And I took those papers and I had to go back the next day. And one of my friends came with me. She's an attorney. She was planning to help kind of argue my position a bit. And we didn't have to do anything. Literally, it was just drop the papers. They were like, okay, c'est bon. We were like, c'est bon? They were like, c'est bon. I was like, c'est bon? 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 Okay. And then we were done. you my outfit. I'm on my way to church. So this is it. This is a cute little vintage Valentino set. And I love like the little polka dots in it, obviously. And then for my bag, I'm just going to do my Wandler purse, which is this one. And it's not closing properly right now, but this is my little Wandler purse. And then for the shoes, so I got these shoes from St. Agnes, and they remind me of some shoes that I used to wear when I was in high school. So I decided to get these. And so I'm just gonna, they're cute and they're comfortable. So yeah, so this is the full outfit. This is how it's looking. So yeah, it's polka dots, and we know polka dots are like the thing of the season. So, yep, what I'm wearing to church. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, and it is actually quite chilly outside today, so I'm gonna wear like a denim jacket just over it to kind of stay warm. Okay, so that's it. Bye. Okay, so I'm running late because I have to meet someone, so I'm gonna show you the outfit really quickly. So this is the dress. This is another dress from Aj, I believe. So just like that other black dress I showed you, this is from Aj. I'm wearing my Charleston Shoe Company wedges because I'm going to be doing a lot of walking. And then for my bag, I'm carrying my Strathberry, like their little mini tote. So it's a full black and white outfit for today. You know, it's just gonna have to work. Normally, you know, I like color, but the color's gonna be in the lips. So yeah, there it is. This is the outfit for today. This dress is from the brand Essay, or Essie is what I believe it's called, and it's really light, as you can see. It's cotton, and this part up here is kind of a knit fabric. I'm not quite certain, but it's really nice, and it needs to be hooked, but my arm hurts, and so I can't quite hook it. And for the shoes I'm going to be wearing are these. They're from the brand Castaner. So they're these gold sandals, wedges, that I'm going to pair it with. And then for my bag today, I'm going to do my customized Telfar bag. I had it customized to represent this candy I like in France called Dragibus, and it says Adribus. So that is going to be the outfit. Just a little pop of red, also doing my red lipstick, and of course a hat, which I got from Nordstrom because when it's so hot like this, you just have to protect your face. So this is what the outfit is going to look like. Let me put on the shoes since I am literally going to go right out. And here it is. So let me know what you think, and on y va, off we go. La Saison Douce recommence. Okay, I want to show you my outfit for today. I have to run. So I don't know if I showed you my outfit yesterday, but yesterday it was 90 degrees in Paris. Today it is going to be 87. And the thing about Paris is that the heat, instead of peaking at 2, it peaks at like 5. So it's like the hottest of the day at like 5 o'clock at night. So I am going with something light. It's very humid today. It may storm. So yeah, this is the dress. This is my rouge dress, which I bought last year. So if you've been following me, you saw this dress last year. And since I lost weight, I don't know why, but since I lost weight, it fits even better than it did last year, if not actually a tiny bit big. And then these shoes, my shoes, these are Ralph Lauren. I gotta tell you, if there are any shoes that you end up buying, Ralph Lauren makes some comfortable shoes, y'all. They make some comfortable shoes. Like literally they're all padded and stuff, and so they're incredibly comfortable. And then this bag is just some little French brand that I bought in BHV. It's called Cosinelli. So this is how I'm finishing off the outfit. I want to note that with this dress, it actually has a matching scarf. I'm not wearing the matching scarf today, but I am wearing, I'm wearing sunglasses, and I'm not actually doing a hat, no hat for today, because I think it's going to start raining, and if it does, I don't want to have to deal with a hat while it's downpouring. So, yes, this is the outfit. Yep, okay, I'm off. Bye! Okay, one last thing. So you remember how last week I showed you the fizzy garden collection from Manicuries, and I was showing you how like I had the purple and it matched my dress? So I did the green today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I love to change my nail polish a lot. Normally it stays for 10 days, but so disregard the fact that I'm weird and I changed it after 7. But like, this is it. You see how the nail polish matches the dress yet again? So this is the lime green color, if you can see it, and it matches the dress. So yes, I'm weird. I really do like when my nail polish complements my outfit. This is me being me. So, yeah. Being late to church is a really big deal because it's really, really hot, and of course there's no air conditioning in the church, so you have to get there early, otherwise you're not going to be next to the fans. And we know what's going to happen if we're not next to the fans. So, outfit details is going to be the fastest outfit video that you have ever seen in your life. First and foremost, if you'll notice, the hair is curly. I did it again this morning, and it came out more like what I wanted. Okay, so dress. Take a look at the back of the dress. The dress is vintage Courrèges, okay? I got it at Galeries Lafayette, in the vintage section at Galeries Lafayette. That is one of my favorite vintage spots. Everyone's always asking me about good vintage places in Paris. Galeries Lafayette is it. So, that's one. Galeries Lafayette vintage Courrèges bag is going to be this Burberry. Look at the back of the dress. If you didn't see it while I was moving, the little red buttons. That's why we're doing the red Burberry bag. And then, as far as shoes, I'm doing my Ayad sandals because they are super comfortable. So, here, my loves, is the outfit. And for those of you who may be wondering what I just put on my legs, it is my dry shimmering oil, the one that I put on my legs, and that particular one that I put on was Typology. So here's the outfit. It's a really cute little shift dress. It's vintage, it's adorable, it's comfortable. I have on deodorant. What do I not have on? Perfume. I don't have on perfume. Let's put on a little bit. I'll tell you, this is the perfume I got from that D'Orsay event. And I gotta tell you about this because I'm beginning to like this. Okay. What do I not? Sunglasses? Okay. This is the outfit. Okay, so cuckoo, so here is the outfit. As I said, I have a brand event tonight. It's a Typology event. The color scheme, they want us to wear white or cream. So I'm going to wear this dress. I'm going to carry my Adriel bag because I like it. Yes. It's a little off on the color scheme, but you know what? I like the bag. It's a big bag, so I have space for all my beauty stuff. This is what the makeup's looking like. For shoes, I really want to wear these shoes. These shoes are Stuart Weitzman. They are some of my favorite. I think they're a size 5.5 because I just have really tiny feet. But the problem is because it is so hot, my feet are swollen. So wearing them will not be comfortable at the moment. So I'm like baking right now in this apartment. I think I might wear these. These are my St. Agnes shoes, and they are incredibly comfortable. So that's the plus, that they are comfortable. And they're white, so they go with the theme better. But I don't really love them with this. The thing is I don't know what the terrain is going to be like, and so I'm hesitant. Ugh. I have a teeny tiny little pooch. Gotta exercise a little more. But the terrain, since I don't know if it's gonna be, it's at a villa, so I assume we're gonna be out on grass. And if we're on grass, a wedge is better, right? But then I don't really like the wedge with this. But let me, oh my gosh, I'm having like one of those Adriel moments. And also I was thinking like maybe I should do like this purse. But this purse isn't practical. This is like the purse you carry when you have nothing to carry. This is a Cult Gaia bag. And it's cute, but it's not practical. So I might wear that. Okay, hold on one sec. Okay, so I could do like these Jimmy Choo. These are Jimmy Choo wedges. So I could like do this. Oh. No, these do not go with this. There's also this shoe. This is Joan and David. I got it from Nordstrom forever ago. This is an old shoe, y'all. This shoe is cute. But the thing about this shoe is not comfortable. Like, my feet will hurt. And I know that these events, there's usually a lot of standing. Like, there's literally no sitting whatsoever. This shoe, oh, but this shoe is so cute with this outfit. Oh, this shoe is so cute with this. Oh, this shoe goes really well with this. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me go get the other one. Oh. All right. So here they are, close up of the shoe. So. Okay, let's everyone say this in unison. Adriel, do not wear the shoes that you know are going to hurt your feet. Just because you think they're the cutest with the outfit. Say it again. Say it in louder in the back. If you didn't already say it again. Okay. And say it one more time, because I want to go with this shoe. Because you want to be able to say, I told you so. That's obviously the most important part of this, is you being able to say, I told you not to wear that shoe. Oh, look at how cute this shoe is with this. Oh, but it's so cute with the outfit. Oh my gosh. Okay, so remember how I said that you have to say, Adriel, don't go with this shoe that's going to hurt you. Don't go with this shoe that goes perfectly with this outfit, but that's going to hurt your little feet. So I'm not listening. I'm not listening to that good advice, okay? I'm sweating profusely, which means It's gonna be so hot outside. I'm not listening to that good advice. For our bag, we're gonna do black, this black and white Strathberry bag, because it's gonna go better with the dress and the shoes. And I love the shoes with this. Let's change bags real quickly. Like this, our little mini one with these shoes that we know are going to be uncomfortable after 20 minutes. Alright? So we're going to be irresponsible. But look how cute the shoes are with the... They go so well with the outfit, don't they? They go so well with the outfit. Alright, here we go. Let's go. Let's get going. I'm off.
Shoe cam. Shoe cam. The shoes are
And you
sick.
guys, the YouTube creator who harassed me last year is here.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I just got home from the Typology influencer event, and I absolutely have to tell you this right now, and then I'm going to go to bed because I am exhausted. So one of the things about these events is this event in particular is an Americans in Paris event. So it's really American content creators, and there will be like 4 or 5, max 10 content creators from other countries, right? And of course, one of those countries is France. So I was there, and one of the great things about these events is that you see people who maybe you've never met them in real life, but you watch their videos, and so you're like, oh my gosh, how is this thing going? Because I saw that in your videos. So it's actually really fun. There's a certain amount of camaraderie about it because of that. So yeah. So anyway, though, but then there are other people that you've known for a really long time at these events, and so there's always new, there's new stuff that, comes up at these events. You learn, oh, that person isn't really talking to that person, whatever else. So, that's fun. So I'm going to give you the gossip, though, about me, because I don't share anybody else's gossip. That's not what a good friend does. So when it comes to me, so I was at the event, and it was at this really beautiful, Hotel Particulier, and at one point I was, standing at the top of the steps, and I was talking to someone. What are you doing, darling? Ciao. And so as a result, so I'm standing there at the top and we're chatting, and all of a sudden I look, and in walks this French YouTuber, and instantly I recognized her. And the reason why is because, do you remember that video that I did on how French women stay slim? And yeah, she did not like that video. She did a response video to it. And what was even worse is that from her alternate account, from her non-public account, she proceeded to leave mean messages on every single one of my videos, and ultimately I ended up having to block her. So I knew it was her, who was leaving these messages on this video, on all of these videos. So all of a sudden, that French influencer walks into the event. And because, I'm short, okay? But when you give me height, I'm tall, right? And I'm on the steps, right? And so I'm on the steps, so when you're walking in, because I am standing at the top of the steps and I'm centered and framed by the door, she looks up at me, I look down at her as she walks in, we make eye contact, and it's like, oh, it's you, ma'am. And so she and I make eye contact, and the moment we make eye contact, that lady goes whoop. She goes in a different direction than where I am, and the whole rest of the party irrespective of where I was at this venue, where it was like you were mainly outside and then partially inside, she was on the completely opposite end of the venue. That's how far away from me she was. And yeah, that was hilarious. See, this is why in life you have to be nice to people on the internet. This is why in life you just have to be nice to people in general, because you never know when someone's gonna show up. This is Paris. If we go to influencer events, like, it's inevitable you're gonna run into somebody. Like, why ever be mean? Why make the energy? I don't understand making the energy to be mean to people on the internet. Like, I fundamentally don't get that. Because, like, it's like, who has the time for that? But then also, I really, really don't understand making the time, energy, and effort to be mean to another creator, because you could so easily run into them anywhere in Paris. You know, Paris is small. So, this is not London, baby. So yeah, yeah, that was hilarious. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to bed. I'll show you the goodies I got tomorrow. Good night. Okay, so, cuckoo, as I promised, I'm gonna show you what I got at the event last night with Typology. So there are two things that I've shown you, you guys have seen, I've talked about them in, like, my Typology videos, so I'm not gonna show you again. But I'm gonna show you two things that are new that I'm excited for. So one, they have a new, this is their lip balm. So you have seen me wear their lip balm a lot. I have a couple colors, but there's one that looks really great on my skin. But this is a limited edition summer color. Look at it. Look at that bright, vibrant red. Can you see that? Slightly better. So now you can kind of see how vibrant this red is. So this is like an orangey red. And so let's put it on. And what I like about these is that it's never a lot of color, and yet it looks so great. Oh, I like this. So the thing about this balm is that it can also be used like in true French girl fashion. You can put it on your lips, you can also put it on your cheeks as blush. Anything that I put on my lips, I only use very special stuff on my cheeks because my skin is super sensitive. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. Hold on. The color is called Rosy Coral, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, which it does, and it has a formula to replenish lip moisture and improve suppleness. The point is, I have been using this in another, hold on, Where's the other color? I put it on actually last night when I went to, hold on, let me show you. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm still sick, but, okay, so I showed you the coral, right? But this is the color you all have seen me wearing, like, non-stop throughout the winter, is this one. I wear it all the time, and I love it. And the thing about these, I don't know if you know, so they come in a bunch of colors. Like, there's this one, and I wear that in the winter. But the thing about them, I don't think I ever told you this, is they are all, it's refillable. And you can swap them out, so you can get multiple colors. You just yank out, pop in another one. This is a lighter pinky one, and you just boop, pop it in, and you're done. So I really like the fact that it's also eco-friendly. So yeah. So I think I would actually combine this coral, and I'd pop like one of the lip oils over it to give it a little bit more color even. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See that? That looks really nice. And then this is new. This is sold out. I'm sorry. But I saw one of my friends, she got sent this in a PR package with Typology, and I was so jealous. I was like, what is it? It's called a Stick Cryo Repulpant Face and Eye Acid, and it says, oh, I have it in my contacts. Why can't I see it? It's so little. For an immediate plumping effect, apply to the eye contour and or any fine lines caused by dehydration. And it said to prevent the stick from drying out, replace the transparent cap after each use and store it away from heat. And it has glycerin, ooh, lots of, some hyaluronic acid is in it, coconut oil, which means that it could be 50-50 on my face. Anything with coconut oil, my skin kind of freaks out about. So, it's a cryo pumpy stick for face and eyes. And we're going to put it on, we're just going to put it on our eyes to start with. So, supposedly, it says under our eyes. I don't have a lot of dehydration right now because it's hot as all get up. But let's see. Actually, you know what this is? This is cooling. This is really cooling, actually. I like the way it feels going on. We're gonna have to see if we see a difference. That will be the thing. Okay. Well, yeah. I like the way it feels going on. So yeah, let's see if we like see. It says the plumping effect is supposed to be almost immediate. So what do we say? Does it look different than it looked a couple of minutes ago? I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Anyway, so those are the those are the two newest things that were in the box. They also gave me, which I already have, the concentrated the illuminator, which I already have this, and I think I've shown that to you before. And then they gave me their 9-ingredient face moisturizer, which is just a good all-around face moisturizer. So yeah, but the second ingredient in this face moisturizer is coconut oil. So I have used it before, but I don't use it very often because I can have sensitivity sometimes to coconut oil. It just depends. So yeah, that's what I got. So I hope you enjoyed going to the event with me and that you enjoyed seeing it. And what am I going to do today? I don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do today, but I think I'm going to chillax. I look forward to seeing you again next week for yet another episode of La Saison Douce. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!